In this video, we're going off to the flea market arcade location to check out some changes we made. Now, I will say we went actually from 2 spaces and condensed it down to just 1 space, which is going to save us some money and hopefully increase those profits. So like I said, all we had to do was remove 1 machine to make these changes. So let's go off to the flea market arcade location and check it out, guys. Enjoy the show. Alright, let's enter the flea market arcade from the alternate entrance that you've never seen before. You've probably seen the door in some of our live streams, but look, we used to have 2 spaces, we flattened it down to just 1 space, and we cut our cost in half. So we were spending $200 and some per month, now we're only spending $100 and something per month. I can probably get the details up by the end of the video. But anyway, let's take a look around so you can see that claw is stuck in the down position. We'll have to figure that out as well. Move some things around. It looks like there's nothing happening on the credit or timer window there on that hot stuff claw machine. So we're probably going to have to figure out that's something with a power supply. So we'll probably mess with that sometime in this video, probably at the end of the video. Let's start by doing our collections, and we're going to start by taking our coin cup out of our machine there. We use that for storage. Let's open up the hot stuff claw machine. Now there's probably going to be some quarters behind the coin door laying around there in that area because, as you know, they always miss that little ramp because that little ramp has been modified for whatever reason, so that way a dollar bill acceptor can be placed on that machine. So every time we come here, we have to move around those wires and then throw the quarters down into the coin chute, into the coin bucket, and then we'll collect them as we go. There's probably going to be a couple missing down in the bottom area as well that didn't quite hit the coin bucket, so we'll figure all that out as we go. But I will say that make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video. You can see exactly how much money we made. We did make a profit this month because we combined spaces and we cut our cost in half. So that's some good news, right? So let's start by opening up that lower coin door. We'll see how many quarters are inside. Now, I don't know how long this machine's been down. This machine could have been down for a couple of weeks. I haven't actually been here in a few weeks. So this machine could have been down for a couple of weeks. So I'm not sure how much money is going to be in this machine. But obviously there's an issue with the power supply because we know we've got 120 volts, right? Because the lights on the sides are working. The lights on the sides might be 12 volts as well. But I know the lights inside the machine are 120 volts. The dollar bill acceptor is also 120 volts. So all that we know is working. But there's a few quarters came out of there. We'll go ahead and lock that back up. Let's check the dollar bill acceptor next. And it looks pretty light. And remember, this is about a 1-month collection. And this location is open on Saturdays and Sundays. So a 1-month collection is really only about 8 days worth of service. So who knows, should I start coming every 2 months? What do you guys think? Put it down in the comments. Let me know if you think I come to this location and collect too often, because obviously the stacks aren't going to be as big. Let me know what you think. All right, let's move on to that next machine. This is our mystery cup machine. And this one usually does pretty well compared to the others. And there's quite a few quarters in that makeshift coin box there. We'll pour those into the cup as well. Then we'll pull the money from the dollar bill acceptor too. As you see though, we no longer have the jewelry claw machine, that jewelry box claw machine. We did actually have a buyer for it. So that was moved on to another life, to another vendor somewhere. Not sure where it's going to end up or where it may be, but maybe we'll find it one day on location or something. We'll see it. Who knows? All right. Dollar bill's a little bit better in this one too, compared to the last one. Not too bad. We'll lock it up. Let's move on to that. It's actually a Smart Choice or Smart brand candy crane, but of course we don't do candy. And we basically used all of our leftover and bulk vending items here in this machine. It's 50 cents per play. It is win every time, so they can play until they win. And basically it would be the same as getting a capsule or something out of a machine. So we put capsules in there, we put eggs in there, and then we put other little toys in there too for the kids. All right, so there we go. Not too bad. We've got the quarters collected from that machine. We'll lock it up. Then we'll move on to our mini stacker. And if you recall our mini stacker, we did have a set of AirPods in there, and it looks like they are missing. Somebody has won them. So they would be right there. I don't see them there anymore, so somebody certainly won them. And we actually have footage of the winner in one of our previous short videos. Maybe we'll put that up on the screen here too. All right, quite a few more quarters than what we're used to seeing in that machine. That's pretty good. Hopefully the dollar bills are just as good. Let's take a look at those next. And it looks like it's definitely fatter than what it used to be, but still not as good as I was expecting. So somebody obviously won those AirPods prior to it making quite a bit of money. So we have our win probability set pretty low. So I'm sure that was the case, but not too bad. We'll have to get something else to replace that prize in a future video. So if you got ideas for what might be a good prize to replace those AirPods with, put it down in the comments and let me know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that cash there in the dollar bill envelope as well. And that's the last machine that gives us profit for dollar bills. The change machine will have money in it as well, but that's not counted as profit. All right, next we're going to check our Pokemon trading card machine, and it's about 3/4 of the way gone. We haven't filled it up in a couple months. A few quarters in there as well. We'll pour those into the cup. Next, we'll check some of this bulk stuff, but we're not going to check all the bulk machines. As you know, we're not going to check the gumball machine there. We're not going to check that 1-inch capsule machine, and we're not going to check the NFL helmet machine. What we will check is the Tommy Gotcha machine. We'll check the tattoo sticker machine, and that's going to be it. So starting off with that Tommy Gotcha machine, we've got fidget toys in the top and Poppets in the bottom. Looks like there's a couple dollars in there. I don't know. I really thought the Poppets and the fidget toys would do better. But again, like I said in a previous video, I think I was late to the party on this one. So with that said, guys, what do you think would do well in there now? Put it down in the comments and let me know. Do you think we should try the Pokeballs in there for $1? Let me know what your thoughts are. Put it down in the comments. Or if there's something else you think would do well, again, put it in the comments and let me know what you think. All right, up next is the tattoo sticker machine. We do 2 rows of tattoos. One that's more for like classic tattoos. Then there's some more like, I guess, girly tattoos. And then just a mystery mix of tattoos and stickers. So let's take a look and let's see. It looks like there's been a few sales as well. Maybe this month we'll have a better month. If you recall last year in October, we sold so many tattoos out of that machine. I think people were buying them up for Halloween costumes or something like that. So hopefully for the next time we come, for the month of October, the collection will be even better for that tattoo sticker machine. We'll have to see. All right, so we're at the point now where we're going to weigh out the quarters, and of course that quarter cup is not as full as it used to be. I really also think that this spot in the flea market is not great. $75 worth of quarters, and we are on a list to move out to the main area. So hopefully in a future video, we'll be moving to a better spot at this flea market, because right now we're way off in the corner. We're basically at one end of the flea market. So I'm sure that quite a few people miss our spot and of course miss our games and stuff. So who knows, maybe like I said, we'll get that taken care of in a future video. But with that said, we've got all the cash built up there. So now that we've got it weighed out, it's $75. We'll put the total amount up here on the screen. So cash and quarters collected, $176 for the month of September. Not too bad. We'll go ahead and use the POV cam to pour those into the change machine. Here we go. Let's pour those in there. Then after we do that, we'll pull the dollar bills out of the dollar bill acceptor. Now that we've got some more quarters in there, it will be functioning again as a change machine. It was so low, it wouldn't take any more dollars to give out change. So with that said, if you recall in the previous video, we didn't have a lot of change in there. So not a huge stack coming out. It looks like a total amount of $76 coming out of the change machine. All right, we'll get that machine locked up, and then we're going to do some more work around here. We're going to try and diagnose that claw machine. So I actually went to the office, I paid the bill, I'm walking back to the space now. There's our claw machine. The lights on the sides are working, the light inside is working, but there's nothing happening on that credit or timer LED window, LCD, whatever you want to call it. Basically where the red letters and numbers are. So to me, that means that there's an issue somewhere on our power supply, because when those are not working, you're probably not getting your 12 volts from your power supply. So the power supply is located in this right-hand side. I'm going to pull out the main board and the power supply is behind it. I'm going to do a power cycle on the power supply, which sounds funny, right? So by doing that, I'm just going to unplug the power supply. Notice our side lights did go out. I'm going to plug it back in. Our side lights came back on, and I do see some activity there on the LED. See that it's flashing numbers, right? So that's a good sign. Some more signs of life. But it was flashing code 08, and code 08 means basically, I don't even know what it means, but what I do know is to reset it, you need to hold the 2 buttons down on the PCB and reset the power cycle again. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to reset it, and I think we're going to get a new error code. And I know you can't see it here on camera, but we're going to get a new error code on the screen. It's flashing as well. I'm going to do one more power cycle now that I've reset the buttons, and we should be good to go after that. So like I said, I'm not sure how long this machine was down. It's unfortunate that it was down at all, and I didn't even notice it. Because I check in on the cameras and all the time, but I didn't notice the machine was down. But now we're good to go. Everything's back up and running. The claw moved, it pulled up, it moved back to its home location, so all is good there. So we're just going to lock that up and then move on. So there we go. All is well. No, we didn't need to do any other part replacements or anything like that, so that's a good sign. So anytime you can fix a machine and not have to spend any money doing so, it's definitely a good day. So we made money. We fixed the machine, and now we're good to go. So let's do one more look over here for this location, and then it's time to wrap this video up, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hey guys, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're working our way to that next milestone, and we need your help to get there. So if you haven't done so yet, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification so you get notified when our new videos and our live streams go live. And while you're down there, please give us a thumbs up to like the video, and also make sure you share our videos with your friends. All right, guys, thanks so much for taking the time to watch our videos, and thank you so much for your support. We really do appreciate you all. It is time to wrap this video up, guys. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.